Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's good, everybody? It's Destin Troyce and you're watching TROYCETV. So today we're going to talk about Tekashi and his dumbass getting arrested and possibly getting life in prison. Oh my fucking god. His bitch ass didn't learn from his friends, Whoa Vicky and Little Tay. When the clout comes back to bite, shit doesn't really end up well. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy my pale ass chicken wings that these niggas gave me. Even though I expected these just to be grilled, but if y'all ain't know, 6ix9ine ass got locked the fuck up for being a dumb, problematic bitch. The police scooped his ass up a week ago. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about this. You know, this led to his album getting pushed back, and he's pretty much looking at life in prison because his charges are pretty serious. 6ix9ine was involved in gang banging, violence, possession of a firearm, and his dumbass was even caught filming an act of violence, an act of crime. He pled not guilty, and he pled that, you know, he had nothing to do with that, and the crimes that he's being accused of are completely false. And the niggas that also got arrested right along with him, one of them being Trey, or whatever the fuck his name is, did a lot of fucked up and ignorant shit, and they're attaching it to Tekashi because he's the famous one, because he's the one that got money and he's the one that condoned it. And you know, on Instagram he makes it no secret that he's a blood and that he's a game banger and that he's untouchable.
Billy's pull up, bloodies pull up. Shout out to the Billy's chaos. Red, stop playing with us, man. Look at this dude, man. Pull up with the stick, let it hit.
When Tekashi found out that he might get life in prison, shit got real very fast. It got so real to the point where he was telling the judge that the whole gang affiliation shit was all for clout. None of that shit was real. And I'm like, Tikaka, you're not keeping that same energy. I thought you was a part of Trey. I thought you was a blood. Don't get me wrong, I like Tekashi, but he does some stupid ass shit. He makes good music, but how the fuck are you over here choosing the streets over fame, money, and success? It just doesn't make any sense. Because the judge and the system, they're basically judging him based off of his social media. Y'all see the ridiculous shit he be doing on social media? Flaunting money, throwing out blood signs. No. The judge, the jury, they're all using that against him. And they're like, so you weren't involved in the recent gang activity and the recent racketeering and assaulting people that your crew was doing, but why are you on Instagram flexing with them? Why are you putting on Instagram a persona that you're a part of a blood gang and that you're a gangbanger? And he said, and I quote, "The scumbag persona is just for shock value." Now a lot of you might be thinking, 6ix9ine ain't gonna go away. He's just gonna go right back on Instagram. He's gonna go right back to flexing. This can't be him. He's never gonna get arrested. He's untouchable. Well, no. Oh, the system's actually making an example out of his dumb ass. And here's some of his charges. So Tekashi managed to get 6 charges with his dumb ass. And the charges include conspiracy with others to commit racketeering. The other one is discharging a firearm while committing a crime, committing an act of violence to help racketeering, assaulting someone with a dangerous weapon, carrying a firearm, committing a crime to help others involved in racketeering. King New York my ass. Can you believe that out of all 6 of these charges, 2 of these can guarantee him life in prison? Out of all those 6 charges I read, 2 of them can get him life in prison because that's how fucking serious shit is. This is fucking ridiculous. Life in prison, all that money, all that fame, all that success you got, and you over here gang banging with broke, stay-at-home ass, hood ass niggas? Like what? This nigga's life is a whole fucking Tyler Perry movie. Now to make matters worse, 6ix9ine fell out with his crew, so of course they're not going to be looking out for him. He don't have no crew. 6ix9ine made it clear when he did the Breakfast Club interview that he rolls alone. He don't hang with nobody. He don't fuck with no gangbangers. And I'm pretty sure he only said that to save his ass because he knew the FBI and the feds were watching him. So now that his crew don't fuck with him, that's open, ample opportunity for them to flip on him, have him touched, have his mama touched. So of course y'all know he pled not guilty. Because they offered him a plea deal. They would have gave him a certain amount in jail. They would have gave him a crazy amount of time with some probation. But he didn't want to take it. He didn't want to take the plea deal. Instead, he plead not guilty. I'm not responsible for the crimes that my crew did. And in the sceneries where I was, like where I was in the background, I wasn't involved and I did nothing wrong. So you know what the judge did? You know what the system did? They scheduled his next judge hearing for September 10th or 11th. September was just the other day. His next court hearing is in 10 months, next September, which means since they denied his bail of $800,000, they're literally saying, okay, fine, you know what? Your ass is gonna sit in jail for 10 months till September until you figure out what to do with your ass. Until then, your ass better sit here and stay pretty. Them niggas in jail gonna love you. So he has to wait 10 months in a prison cell to figure out where his life is gonna be headed. 10 months to sit in there. They wouldn't even give him fucking bail. That's horrible. At least give him 10 months to say goodbye, make more hits, you know, figure shit out. You know, spend time with his family and shit. But then again, if you go looking for trouble, that's exactly what you're gonna find.
I'ma get away with everything I want to get away with. Who really does more for the community than Tekashi 6ix9ine? Since the last time I've been here, I donated close to $1 million just to community. Nothing gonna happen to me. Nothing gonna happen to me. I'm untouchable. I'm immortal. Who gonna touch me? Where? Test my shit. I knew how strong my team was. The only way you could touch me is if you were already next to me.
Yeah. Why?
He chose to hang out with Bloods. He chose to hang out with gangbangers. He chose to tell everybody on social media to suck his dick. You chose to throw out those blood ass signs showing that you're gang affiliated. And everyone pretty much had the idea that you were gang affiliated. Of course you might have been doing it for social media, but still, just because you put yourself on social media a certain way, don't expect people not to look at you a certain way. Now at the end of the day, if you put yourself on social media being messy, guess what, motherfucker? People gonna think you fucking messy. If you put yourself out showing your titties all the time, talking about sex all the time, people gonna label you as a hoe. It's the sad truth, but it is what it is. Because remember, these people on social media don't know who the fuck you are. So they're gonna label you, because that's how the world works. People want to figure out how to label you based on what they can see, but based on what they can grasp on. So you giving them gang violence and suck my dick and stupid and all that stupid ass shit you've been doing, you're giving people an opportunity to label you. Okay, he's a hood nigga. Okay, he's a hood booger nigga. Okay, he's a blood affiliated nigga. Okay, that's what he's a gangbanger. He's a shit talker. Okay, he's a troll. That's what he is. When in reality, he could be the nicest person ever. He could be as sweet as fucking honey. But you gave yourself that image. And now the law's been used against you. So I wouldn't be surprised if the judge doesn't want to give him any pity. He could be looking at 10 years to life. He might not do to life because, I mean, it's not like he killed the nigga, but I mean, then again, you have been in and out of jail. You have been constantly getting in trouble. So if they give you life, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, this is just like a Tekashi situation. Tekashi was on top of the world. Do you remember Tekashi, the dude who made that song, The Race? I forgot how that bullshit go. How that shit go again? The race. I don't fucking know. But Tekashi was on top of the world. Ruined his clout. Fucked all his shit up. And now his career's going downhill. And 6ix9ine, his career could literally be going downhill. Cause nigga, you ain't Chris Brown. You ain't established a good career. You ain't getting no Grammys yet. No, your career is just beginning. Name a rapper who's been in jail for more than 5 years and managed to have a successful career. No. If 6ix9ine gets like 10 years, his career is fucking done. He might have like a good solid 1 year, 2 year. You know, he might do some rap verses over the phone like all these other hood nigga rappers do. But after that, you're gonna run out of shit to do. You're gonna run out of time. You're gonna run out of money. Labels not gonna care for you no more. People not gonna care no more. There's gonna be somebody else who's brand new that comes to the industry. Ask rvMMA. She shot a bitch in the stomach and she can't get a damn hit to save her life. Your ass gonna end up on Love and Hip Hop. 6ix9ine, watch. Mona Scott will put anybody on the damn show, so I'm pretty sure she will take you. But wait, it gets fucking worse. Not only did they deny his bail and he's gonna be sitting in jail for 10 months, they also froze his money, which means since they froze his money, all the auto transactions can't get paid. Meaning he can't pay his security guards, who he by the way owes them $100,000. He can't pay his bills. He can't pay his rent. He can't pay child support. He can't pay any utilities. He can't pay anything. He can't pay his people. So what does that mean? People are gonna stop doing him favor. People are gonna stop looking out for him. Don't nobody want to work for free. Do you want to work for free? I don't give a fuck how cool we are. If I work for you, I expect to get fucking paid. And if I'm not getting paid to do a service, bye bitch. I'm out. Like, his assistants are gonna quit. His labels aren't gonna fucking fund his ass no more. You're losing everything just because you was being fucking stupid. And the FBI was being petty enough that they froze his mom's money. They froze his mom's money, so now she can't pay her bills. Now she can't get to her money. Oh my fucking god. That's crazy. The fact that the FBI could freeze your funds, bitch, let me get me a fucking piggy bank. If that's the fucking case. How the fuck can they even fucking do that? That's horrible. No wonder people don't fucking trust banks. I think they're doing it in the case of, oh yeah, we're gonna freeze your money and we're gonna freeze your mom's money. Because we know that we can fuck with you. But if you fuck with her mom, your mom, then you'll be more willing to talk and give us more information, and we can control you. So at that point, he's gonna feel desperate and scared because his mom's money is getting frozen, and at that point, she can't pay her damn bills. Not only that, it gets worse. He currently has an Instagram thought named Marilyn, who's claiming to have gotten impregnated by him.
I'm not his girlfriend, but I am carrying his child, so I don't know what you mean. Do all his stunts make you sad? It's kind of annoying.
Claims to be 4 months pregnant with his child, and she claims that she's going to be getting a lawyer so that she can sue for assets because she feels like she's entitled to compensation because 6ix9ine nutted in her. What in the LMN Lifetime movie is fucking going on here? Like, damn, like, this nigga has lived like 30 lifetimes. How the fuck does all this shit happen in a span of 3 goddamn months? Nigga, if you don't get your ass a damn hobby or something, this shit is not normal. Why can't you just sit his fat ass in the fucking house all day and eat and fucking make hits? Like, why you gotta be doing all this extra shit like gang banging and gyrating and all this bullshit to get yourself in trouble and to get caught up with the feds? Like, this is ridiculous. Why can't you make hit music without being gang affiliated? Why can't you make hit music and make Instagram laugh and do all the type of comedic shit without having to tell people to suck your dick, without pissing people off? I don't care what nobody says. I feel like this is all just living proof that some people are just a lost cause and there's nothing you can do about it. You can take a hood bitch or a hood nigga out the damn hood, but sometimes you just can't take the hood out of a bitch or the hood out of a nigga. It's like, no matter how many chances you give somebody, no matter how many opportunities you give somebody, no matter what silver spoon is in their mouth or what opportunities in front of their face, they just won't change. Some people just won't change for the world because that's all they ever knew. That's all they ever know. The streets is all he ever known, and that's exactly where his ass is gonna fucking stay. All he ever known. He's a lost cause. You get all these opportunities, you get all these chances to be free and to live your life and to live your dream and to take care of your family, but you keep doing stupid, ignorant shit because you're trying to keep up with the trends, because you're trying to have fun, because you're trying to live. Listen, it's okay to live your life, but don't be fucking stupid. It's just annoying because this man was given 1,000,000 fucking chances. You got 1,000,000 chances. I have never seen somebody get as many chances as 6ix9ine. Here's the first chance that he got. The first chance he got was, in case you didn't know, when he was 19 years old, he was accused of being doing sexual things with a 13-year-old girl. Yes, he was literally allegedly caught doing things with a 13-year-old girl who, of course, she did consent, but then again, he's 19 and she's 13. And this was back in like 2013, 2014. So, of course, that's not good. You can't fuck 13-year-olds. So, of course, he got caught up with the law and he was in and out of court and he was getting in huge trouble. But he ended up getting let go, even though he did plead guilty. Because a lot of people are very confused about that. People are labeling 6ix9ine as a pedophile because back in 2014, that whole 13-year-old situation happened, but it wasn't like any complete tangible proof. He did plead guilty, but he said he only pled guilty because he was given a deal and he was scared, and plus he couldn't afford his lawyer fees.
I want you guys to know that this Tekashi 6ix9ine never raped anyone. He never even has sexual intercourse with any minor. This is false. I was charged with a charge simply because I was there. It's fully on file.
A lot of times that does happen. So there was no tangible proof that he was a pedophile, but there was proof that he was in the room around the time that girl was doing sexual acts with other people. But he ended up getting a slap on the wrist from the judge. He got a slap on the wrist from the judge. The judge told him, get your GED, get your shit together, and don't get in trouble for the next 2 years, and you're good. But what happened? He ended up getting famous, and more shit started happening. Another opportunity he got was, back in January, in case you didn't know, a kid walked up to him with a phone, trolling him, and started, filming him and saying like shitty gay slurs and saying things like, oh, I'm with the Candy Man, I'm with this fact. Like, he started saying like a lot of disrespectful shit. So 6ix9ine ended up grabbing his hoodie, telling him, delete that shit right now, delete that shit right the fuck now, and he choked his ass. And the dude had like red marks around his neck, and it was a huge thing back in January of last year. And luckily for 6ix9ine, the charges were dropped and they came up with a huge settlement, and the family let go of the charges and everything was squashed. That's another chance you got. He was arrested for doing that shit, but the family dropped the charges. They come up with a settlement. So you got a second chance. Here was his third chance. About a few months ago, in case you didn't know, 6ix9ine was kidnapped, beat the fuck up, and pistol whipped repeatedly from somebody who was formerly one of his friends. He was pistol whipped, he was robbed, they literally drove around with him for hours, told him to go in and out of his home and take jewelry and bring it to them. He was pistol whipped and just fucking abused in general, and guess what? He managed to escape, run away with his life. They were literally threatening to kill this man, and he got away with his life. That was your third chance, and that was the universe repeatedly trying to tell him, like, hey, get your shit together or I'm not going to help you no more. That's the universe trying to tell him, and I believe in the universe, pulling things together and pulling you into the right direction. That's what I believe in. I believe things happen for a reason. I believe the universe is pulling you in all sorts of directions because you need certain situations to happen in order to grow. And he still didn't learn his fucking lesson because he ended up getting a fourth chance. And here was his fourth chance that he got. There was an incident where he got into a fight with a rival gang, and he literally got into this huge fucking fist fight at the LAX airport, at the Los Angeles airport. So you got this many chances. You were constantly arrested, in and out of courtrooms, going to court, dressing up, trolling the internet, telling rappers to suck your dick, telling people like The Game to suck your dick, telling people like YG to suck your dick, telling people like Ludacris to suck your dick. These are all people who are affiliated with people who will literally fuck you up. And he still, even after getting his Nicki Minaj's dressing room shot up when they were filming their recent music video, he still didn't learn his lesson to stay in his place and to calm down and to relax. The universe at this point just said, okay, fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna let the feds handle your bitch ass, because the universe is leading him to success. The universe is causing him to make more hits. The universe is bringing all these amazing people in his life and all this money in his life so he can take care of his family, because he does come from hurt and he does come from the struggle, but he doesn't want to fucking listen. And sometimes people don't want to leave the streets. there are times where I like, even people that I know in my family or people that I know in general, where I'm just like, why can't you just like get a job and, you know, try to be a better person? Like, why do you have to, like, you know, resort to violence and guns and drugs? But some people are just like, I don't know, I just prefer the streets because that's all they ever know. That's what they're comfortable with. Most people turn to gangs and violence and gang banging for protection and because that's the only way they feel safe. But a lot of the times rappers have options. People have options. There are a lot of people who are privileged enough to get scholarships, go to college, or blow up and be a rapper. Not that many people have that luxury. 6ix9ine had one of those luxuries, and that was being a famous rapper, blowing up, being famous, and being worth millions of dollars. And he didn't know what to choose. He didn't know if he wanted to choose the streets, and he didn't know if he wanted to choose the money and all the blessings that was meant for him. So instead, he thought he could have both, but you can't have both. You gotta pick one. So because you decided to pick both, the streets dragged you down with all the other nitty gritty, bummy ass, moldy ass niggas, and now you're probably gonna rot in jail for a very long time. And now you're losing everything that you ever fucking worked hard for, all because you wanted to prove a point, and all because you wanted 1 million views and some extra likes on Instagram. You have 10 Billboard hits, millions of dollars in your bank accounts, and you're not the first rapper to be involved in gang violence. There was Meek Mill, there was The Game, there was people like YG, there was tons of rappers who were involved in gang violence but chose the music and the blessings. But instead, 6ix9ine chose a different path. And I believe you get what you ask for. You go looking for trouble, that's exactly what the fuck you're gonna find. So it's Teriyaki 69. Your bitch ass got exactly what you were looking for. I love your music. I'm still a fan. But if you get years in prison and your career ends, to me and to everyone, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh well, another life gone. Anyways, who else is trending on Twitter? Oh my god, is that a new rapper? Oh my god, another nigga with colorful hair. I want to listen to his music. That's really what the reality is. You'll be forgotten very easily. All it takes is first. See, you claim king of New York, but that's the thing about being king and queen. When you're a king, people try to knock you off your pedestal. When you're a queen, people try to knock you off your pedestal. But you have to remain aware and on top, and you have to be on your best behavior. When you're famous, it comes with responsibility. Yes, you might not want that shit, but it comes with responsibility, it comes with a territory. You gotta be on your best behavior because you have a whole bunch of eyes watching you. A wise man once said, he don't want to be saved, don't save her. She don't want to be saved, don't save her. Comment below if you know where that shit is from. But people sure like, comment, subscribe. Them fucking pale ass wings annoy the shit out of me. It's early in the fucking morning. I'm about to post this video and go the fuck to sleep. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you buy my merch. Make sure you buy my merch. Make sure you buy my merch. Link in the description down below. And yeah, that's that. Choice out this bitch.